Hey there, YouTube Mad Witch here. Okay, so going over YouTube and all these SJWs, I'm targeting you fucks today. I'm getting sick and tired of just confusing terminology all over the place. And what you don't understand is basic science. Now, I don't know what your education level is. I don't know how you graduated middle school. I just don't understand. Anybody who has passed middle school sexual education classes understands physical gender, gender identity, and sexuality or sexual orientation. For those of you who really want to get on my case. All right. So in sex ed class, we learned that there are two genders, male and female, with a very, very rare third, hermaphroditic, which means you're born with both types of genders. In order to be a male, physically, you need a penis. In order to be a female, physically, you need to have a vagina when you pop out of your mom's vagina. Gender identity is not in any way tied to what you were born with down there. Gender identity has to do with a chemical imbalance in here. There are two types of gender identity. Cisgender, which I actually had to look up to figure out why these SJWs were using it as a derogatory term. I still don't understand why it's a derogatory term, and I should take offense to it. And then transgendered. Now, cisgender is when you were born with a specific set of parts and you identify with those set of parts. Meaning, you were born a guy, you identify as a guy. You were born a girl, you identify as a girl. Transgender is the exact opposite of that. It is, you were born with a penis, but you identify as having a vagina. You were born with a vagina, but you identify with having a penis. Transgender. So you're a boy that identifies as a female. You're a girl that identifies as male. I shit you not. I found a picture on Google search after watching a video from Undoomed. And I couldn't see it on my screen. I couldn't see the picture he posted on my screen. So I went and looked for it myself so I can see what the fuck was all on there. Holy fucking shit. Granted, some of them were repeated. And if I had to take, I didn't count. All I know is there were 16 on this side, 16 on this side. But not including the doubles, I would have to say there was about 34. 30, anywhere between 30 and 34 without the doubles. And it's just how I just don't understand. How can you have two physical genders, two gender identities with a possible third? I'm going to give a possible third, and that possible third is gender fluid. I guess, I suppose, it's basically where, basically on a day-to-day basis, from my understanding of the English language, it has come to my logical conclusion that being a gender fluid person means that from day to day you will decide whether or not you want to identify as a male or a female during that particular day. I will give about this much credit. And by the way, just so people actually know, when you do this, you're not actually touching yourself. There is actually a pocket of friction between your skin. So it is microscopic. So that's how much credit I'm getting gendered fluid. You're either cisgendered or transgendered. Not alligator gendered, Apache helicopter gendered, Batman pants gendered. I say that because I'm wearing my Batman pajama pants. Because Batman's the shit, that's why. Fuck you. Troll me. So, you know, to those SJWs who didn't pass science and think that you're so hip and cool, thinking that calling me a cis male or a cisgendered fuck or I love this one, a sissy with a C, not an S, a C, cis, you know, cisgendered, cis-y, you know, it's kind of cute actually. I like it. But you know, it's not a derogatory term. I'm just letting you, I'm just throwing it out there. Just not offended by it at all. Call me a cisgendered fuck all you want, a cis male, whatever the fuck you want. Call me that all fucking day long. No fucking problem. But did you know that judging somebody based on their sexuality or their gender identity or even their physical gender itself is, you know, bigotry? You know, you are discriminating against that person by using such derogatory terms. I say derogatory because it's not derogatory. It's just the word. You know, that's how you identify somebody. Oh, they're a cisgendered person. So now you know that they are a male and identify as a male. And another reason why I want to bring this up is because of proper pronouns. Now, I respect transgendered people. You know, I don't look at them any differently than anybody else. They're still a person. It's what the fuck ever. I don't care. Be a fucking prancing unicorn, gendered, whatever, out of the fucking bajillion fucking genders there are now, apparently. You know, fuck science, fuck biology, fuck sex education classes, just fuck school. Let's just fuck school altogether, because there's, you know, there's not two genders, there's fucking a bajillion of them. So let's just fucking make up a gender. You know, I'm clock gendered now. I tell time. How's that sound? You know, I'm 7 minutes and 53 seconds into this movie now, and you know, I'm clock gendered now. Fuck you. You don't like it, you know. Respect me. Fucking, I'm so offended if you don't recognize my clock genderedness. But proper pronouns is, you know, he, she, him, her. You know, proper pronouns. And you know, when I first meet a person, I will address them as the proper pronoun of their physical gender. You know, if you got a beard and you're walking around, you're a dude. But if you look like a female to me, if you have breasts, and you got a nice ass, I'm going to call you by female pronouns. That's just how it is. But if you let me know, hey, I'm transgendered, I really don't identify as being what I was born with, and I would appreciate if you use the other term, the other proper pronouns. I will start calling you by those other proper pronouns. If you're a male who is transgendered and prefers me to call you her, she, you know, I will. I respect you on that. It's no big deal. But don't get pissed off if I slip up. You know, sometimes I want to slip up. I see a guy, I want to be like, oh, he, and then, oh, sorry, she. You know, everybody slips up. You know, you can't look at an apple and tell me that it's an orange, that it identifies as an orange, and expects me to call an apple an orange all fucking day long. I'm going to be like, Like, oh yeah, I got this apple. I mean, this orange. It's clearly a fucking apple. You know, your physical form dictates what people will call you in terms of proper pronouns. They're not trying to be disrespectful. They're not trying to be sexist or discriminatory or bigoted or whatever the fuck other words you want to fucking use for disrespect. It's just not what they're trying to do. They see that you're a specific person, they're going to use those pronouns. Not sorry for using the English language correctly. Pardon me. You know, social justice warriors and PCers are, to me, they're one of the fucking same. They're both equally annoying. They both want to put fucking, basically fucking speech police, for crying out loud. Word police! Calling me by a pronoun I don't want him to call me by. Well, I don't want you calling me a he or he or him. I don't even want you calling me a she or her. I want you to call me Chain from now on. There. Call me, address me as Chain. Doesn't make sense, does it? But no. These agendered people. What the fuck is agendered? I'm just fucking spit all over myself. The fuck's going on here? No, I'm not even kidding you. If you don't know this by now, then yeah, you're not on Tumblr. Good for you. Or you don't watch that much YouTube, or if you do watch YouTube, all you watch is kitty videos or equals 3. But agendered. Again, science people. I don't understand how you can identify. I didn't like that. I don't understand how your biology can identify being agendered or genderless. I'm not even kidding. Agender or genderless. Or gender void. It's the same fucking thing. Stop just using words to make new things. That's like saying, this is a cell phone. This is a smartphone. They're both fucking phones. Do you understand now? Gender void. You know what a void is? It means there's nothing. That's what void means. Nothing. Genderless means that you doesn't have a gender. There's nothing. Agender means there's no gender. It's the same fucking thing. So not only did you not pass science class, but you didn't pass basic fucking English. English, by the way, was my worst class. Mainly because I didn't know how to spell. I still don't know how to fucking spell. I fucking hate spelling. That's why I'm glad for these fuckers. They autocorrect shit. If it wasn't for these, people would never understand me. I can talk. I can get my words out. I'm very well versed. I just suck at spelling. It took me 3 years to get there right. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. It took me 3 years. I feel so fucking stupid. It took me 3 years. I wasn't able to read until the 6th grade. And now look at me. I'm very well versed and I know words better than you SJW fucks. You got 3 different types of gender. based on the same concept of nothing. Void, less, and a, all in this context means nothing. Nothing. I know I seem really fucking high right now, don't I? I'm not high. Just cigarettes. It's tobacco. Don't worry. I ain't doing nothing illegal on fucking YouTube. Although, how fucking dope would that be? Just sitting here like, fuck, dude. Biologically speaking, there is no way in eternity, that a human being, a mammal, can identify as being genderless, having no gender. You are born with the specific parts. Everything that happens in your body is based on chemical reaction. And the two main types of chemicals in your body are estrogen, which is the primary female chemical, and testosterone, which is the primary male chemical. Each and every single human being has both of these chemicals within their body, just in certain proportions to each other. This is what allows us to identify as being male or female. If you have a higher rate of testosterone, even being a female, you're going to feel more man-like. If you have a higher estrogen level and you're a male, you're going to feel more womanly-like. This is science. This is biology. Ring a bell. Learned this back in I learned it back in about 6th grade, and then it continued on a little bit in 7th. 8th grade, they kind of cut it out, and then it picked back up in freshman year, high school. You know, just your basic biology class, human anatomy, that kind of bullshit back in high school. You know, I think maybe 4 years total I went through on the bullshit. And it's like, look, I got it already. Stop repeating yourself. Like, I'm repeating myself on this video. I am so sorry. This is why my videos are so fucking long. I really wish there was SJ fucking W's that and fucking politically correct fucking people. You want to be politically correct? I'm being, literally correct with you. I'm using science. I am using biology. I am using the English fucking language. There are languages out there that use gender neutral pronouns to address people. While in the Western world, if you live here in the Western world, we don't have that. It is male and female. That's how we identify each other. But yes, there are languages that use the we and us and their and them and all those nifty little words, because they don't want that stigma of the genders. And this is and yes, this is starting to become a problem, that the American language doesn't have gender neutral terms, is because of people like this. These fucking SJW fucks. And my trash can just fucking opened up. God damn it. Son of a bitch. It's because of them that it's such a big fucking deal. I'm telling you right now, if you SJW fucks just stop looking at the negative shit, we are in a very tolerable age right now. If you would have been born fucking 50 years ago, you'd been called a fucking freak by every single person in the fucking world. But now we are more tolerable. Especially people from my generation. We are more tolerable. We don't give a flying fuck. Just stop making it such a big fucking deal. It's pointless. You know, yes, you're going to get your fucking bigots. You're going to. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not a problem, but it's not as big a problem as you think it is. And then there are people who are cisgendered that are trying to help you, and you're turning them away, disrespecting them. No wonder why nobody fucking likes you. I'm sorry, I'm a broke person. I really don't like rich people. Because a lot of the rich people I ran into are fucking narcissistic, bigoted fucks that don't give a shit about anybody else except their self-centered ass. But then you do have rich people out there who, you know, donate to to these charities that actually do something. If a rich person came up to me and gave me a fucking $1 million, I ain't gonna fucking disrespect him. I'll be like, you're a very generous person. Thank you very much. I will put this money to very good use. It's non-taxable, right? Sorry, I gotta worry about the taxes. Gotta worry about the fucking taxes. That's third. Gone. Bye. But seriously, people are trying to help you. They're trying to be like yes, just stop being a dick to these people, you know? Stop being a dick to them. You know, it's not a big fucking deal. Stop being a dick to them. But yet you turn around and you bite us in the fucking ass. Ever heard that phrase, don't bite the hand that feeds? This is why. You bite the hand that feeds, no more hand, no more food. Do I need to go into basic math with you too? Logic? The illogical will always be illogical. Illogical people are always bigots, are always sexist, are always racist, are always fucking theophobics. Now, theophobics means that you are absolutely afraid and hate religion, period. You know, you're totally bigoted against religion. I'm not talking about the atheists that are trying to be like, look, here's my opinion. You know, you have your opinions. We have differing opinions. So, you SJW fucks, I hope I set off so many triggers in this video for you to where you will never crawl out of your safe space ever again. Because we don't need you around here. You're the ones that are causing problems right now, not us. Not my white male cis privileged ass. It's not me that's causing the problems. I'm trying to help. You understand that you're completely, totally fucking mental. Fucking spazzed out. I'm so fucking pissed off. Anyways, this has been the Mad Witch. I hope I taught you guys a little bit about science and, you know, simple fucking logic in English. Even though that English was my most horrible fucking subject in class. And as always, blessed be.